that's just so easy to say right now because your boy Brady's off in Never Never Land being suspended, so you don't see him. So it's easy to just give all the credit to Belichick. But there's no denying his brilliance as a coach. Has exceeded, I think, really all others. I mean, he is now at an echelon. He's at a level. He's at a, he's in a stratosphere all his own at this point. People talk about, obviously, they'd never stop talking about Lombardi. And who else are you going to put in that realm of coaches? Literally, that, is that great of a coach. I'm sorry, you can't do. I think Parcells was great for the couple that he won. Bill Walsh obviously is probably in there in that window. Chuck Noll won 4. But I mean, Belichick, I think, has passed all of them, and that includes Lombardi. I think that it's dangerous to go there, but I'm willing to go there because I just think the Lombardi thing. I think it's time has caught up with it. I think Belichick's caught up with it. I think Belichick has exceeded everyone, including Lombardi. I respect Lombardi, what he did. Obviously, I've gone to the Fordham and seen where it all started, and I know what he did in the NFL. I get it. It's certainly, right up there in terms of being one of the greatest ever in any sport. A lot of people are talking about Bill Belichick being better than any coach in anything ever. So now you're talking about guys like Wooden. Is there anyone else that comes to mind that you could talk about being a coach like Krzyzewski? There's people that would, obviously argue Bob Knight with all of his wins, 3 national championships, Pan Am gold, Olympic gold. What do you want to know? I think Bill Belichick's now. Some people think he's just better than all of them, and I'm willing to say that I would agree with that at this point. Watching him, he just embarrasses everyone. He's taken it to a level of he's mastered his art, he's mastered his craft, he's mastered the manipulation of the job. In other words, everyone knows their role, their job, what to do, what kind of player they need, what kind of body they need, what kind of size they need, what kind of speed they need, what kind of hands they need, what kind of playmakers they need, what kind of defense they need, what kind of special teams they need. They find the exact mold for every job, and they're like robots out there running his system, and he has just gone to the moon and back in terms of how great he is. His brilliance is no longer arguable. You can't sit there and get into a giant yelling match with anybody about how great he is, because he just will, with what he's accomplished, slap you across the face. He's now using everyone and spitting them out, including Bill O'Brien last night, who he taught everything he knows. So, trust me, Belichick sets the standard. That's all over with and done now.